covering all the news from every dark corner of the universe. Slice of SciFi.com.
Hey, and welcome to another Slice of Sci-Fi, folks. I'm Michael R. Milynn.
I'm Keith Lane.
I'm Megan Zier.
And I'm Ben Raggington, and we are going to have some huge fun tonight.
Oh, truly.
So here's the backstory. A couple of days ago, a music video was posted on the Slice of Sci-Fi Facebook page, and it totally caught our attention.
Mm-hmm.
The women in the video are simply, and I mean this in all seriousness, drop dead gorgeous. The lyrics of their songs are amazing. The music makes you move, and the cinematography of the video, it exceeds much of the garbage and the crap that you're going to see out there on network television anyway.
That's right.
What they put together is absolutely brilliant. We were blown away by it, and our executive producer, Summer Brooks, she quickly connected us with this band, and they are known as Team Unicorn. Now, for contractual reasons, we cannot show you the entire music video, but here's a taste of For the Win.
And welcome to the show, Claire Unicorn, Michelle Unicorn, and Rileah.
Actually, this is Milynn. Michelle couldn't be here tonight, guys.
Oh, sorry, Milynn.
So close.
Oh, man.
So close. Milynn.
I do want to say that the entire music video it is available for you to watch on our sliceofscifi.com website, as well as our facebook.com/slice of sci-fi. So, Team Unicorn, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is awesome to have you on the show. I mean, the video is awesome. Our intro says it all. I mean, it's just way cool. And what you guys are doing is just has just blown us away. And we've just got to, right off the bat, what is Team Unicorn? How did you find this thing? What propelled you to get into it? Just give us the history.
Well, we were all friends, and Milynn came up with the idea to make a parody of Katy Perry's California Girls and call it Geeky Gamer Girls. And so we did it, and people liked it, and we were like, let's make more videos.
Well, I couldn't have been happier. I had a chance to sit down and actually watch For the Win, and I was just dazzled by it. The geek references that are in there are fantastic.
Oh, truly.
And one thing that I noticed on your website, there seems to be this idea of dispelling the rumor of some sort of underrepresentation of women in geek culture. Have you discovered that as being true? I mean, I'm not fully aware of it, but that's just me in my own little world. Have you felt that there's some sort of underrepresentation, and do you feel this is why you had to kind of step it up as Team Unicorn to kind of level the playing field, shall we say?
We never really felt like we needed to step it up to level any sort of playing field. We just we all became friends over nerdy things, and we just had an idea and filmed it, and people liked it. So we were like, oh, maybe we make more. We're all four actresses and producers in the entertainment industry anyway. So creating a short form content as a music video, or just as some of our other videos, which are just straightforward comedy shorts, it seemed like a very natural progression.
One thing that I find interesting is that I read is this quote: "Like unicorns, geek girls aren't supposed to exist." Could you elaborate on that, please?
What the hell does that mean exactly? We know lots of geek girls.
Well, when we were kids, we're all, we're not like young little kids. And when we were kids, it was rare to find any other girl that played video games or read comic books. Most of the friends that I had that enjoyed those things were all boys. I always had like one girlfriend who liked those types of things. And so, I mean, the stereotype is completely different now in the 2000 and whatever you want to call this generation. Mm-hmm. But the 80s and in the 90s, yeah, they were mythic and rare. And anytime another girl met another girl that liked the same thing they did, they attracted each other and were really excited about it. Yeah. Now, I would say that at least 40, if not 50% of the technically gaming genre and demo are females. Mm. So that's great for people that are, growing up like that. They don't have the same type of...
Absolutely. I agree with that completely. I mean, the geek stuff has really started to mainstream. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, back in the day, it's really hard.
Grown-ups.
Yeah.
We're the grown-ups. We're making the content, and this is what we grew up on. Therefore, this is what you see. It's awesome.
But there are still little girls that I know that are going to school and getting teased because they like Star Wars, and the boys at school are like, Star Wars is for boys. You're not allowed to like that. And
absolutely.
I think for us, like, we just want to really create a positive image, being like, this club is for everybody, and we want everyone to come have fun in it.
And it doesn't matter what you're into or what you like. You should be accepted for that. Except, serial killing, because you shouldn't be.
So then,
but other things.
So then on your website, you have something called the Unicorn. So then would you say that it's also kind of about building a sort of girl geek community?
It's not just a girl geek community. It's just about building a strong, awesome community of people.
That's inclusive.
Mm. Okay, you have so won me over.
Oh, truly.
Yeah, everybody, girls and boys, to feel like it's okay for them to be exactly who they want to be, and you don't have to like anything nerd related. You could just be like the biggest sticker collector in the world and still be a unicorn.
That's still cool. Nerd related. I mean, I think anytime you have any kind of passion or any hobby that you're just really insane about, guess what? You're one of us.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That means we're talking about football players and baseball players and people like that, and model builders. Like it's all the same.
And
if you're super passionate about something, you should be proud of that.
Absolutely. I've said it for years. If you paint yourself green and go out in the snow to root for Green Bay, you're a geek. I'm sorry. I don't care whether it's a football team or not. You're a geek. It's just your geek.
I love the whole inclusive thing. I'm something of a for many years I viewed myself as something of a minority because I'm not just a geek. I'm a gay geek, and so is my partner. So I always felt like kind of like off in this really weird little isolated island. So but to hear what you're saying about this community for everybody, I think is really amazing. So please explain what exactly is Team Unicorn.
Team Unicorn is a multimedia production team. We create different types of short form entertainment that we produce mainly on the internet right now. It's music videos and songs, shorts, about like zombies or aliens.
That's
whatever we. Yeah, it's like whatever we feel passionate about, we make videos. It's fun. And we pair that with merchandise, like every type of merchandise you could possibly imagine. And, that's what we do.
So it's basically just the company that you formed around it, or the group, whatever the face is to it, right?
Yeah, well, Team Unicorn, we were only going to make one video, the Geek and Gamer Girls video that Milynn came up with, And since it was a music video, we were like, oh, guys, we need a fake girl band group name. And unicorn seemed, it was a term that was very close to each one of us. And Riley was like, why don't we be Team Unicorn? And so that was the name of our fake girl band. And then after that video came out, we realized that there's a lot of room for female-produced geek genre content, and people enjoyed what we were doing. So we just decided to take our fake band name and make it the name of our production company, and then continue to create different types of short-form entertainment.
Now, you said earlier that you all come from entertainment and industry background. What was that? Can you share a little?
We're all actresses. We all do different movies and television and stuff like that.
Like?
Examples, please.
I was in all the Hatchet movies. Hatchet 3 is about to come out, which is pretty cool. I also was in a movie called Frozen. It was a Sundance movie a couple years ago. Stuff like that.
I did a movie called Walk the Line and another movie called Black Snake Moan. I do voices on Robot Chicken, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Okay, you
there you go.
Like,
we're
I've been on How I Met
we
Your
love
Mother.
you. We love you. That's all there is to it. We just love you.
Robot Chicken is my secret. No, yeah, I love
It's a
that
secret?
thing.
I wasn't aware it was a secret.
It's not a secret, Mike. Everybody knows you love Robot Chicken.
Yes, I know.
We all know, and I love Clone Wars, so knowing that you were a part of that, I think is just fantastic. I love how you've all got this little kind of geeky, individually, this connection to the genre. I think that's fantastic. So I want to talk about the video that you did, The Win, or For the Win. How did that come about?
Well, after we did Geek and Gamer Girls, we did a couple of comedy shorts, and then we were like, hey guys, it would be really great to do an original song. Let's put something together. So 2 years ago, we actually wrote and recorded this song.
You guys wrote it?
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you. We wrote this. We wrote Geek and Gamer Girls too.
Mm-hmm. They wrote Geek and Gamer Girls too.
That's awesome.
I'm stunned. I mean, not in a bad way. I'm just so incredibly impressed at the level of talent. I think it's wonderful.
He's a musician, so coming from him, that's a compliment, a big compliment.
Thank you.
So more about For the Win. Like, for example, I don't know if I want to give away the big surprise that I saw at the end.
Let's not do spoilers.
So I won't give a spoiler. But how can I ask this question without ruining it? Without giving away any names, how were you able to bring you-know-who into For the Win?
There's a few you-know-who's.
There's one, but the one who shows up at the end, I was just like, wow.
He's just a friend of ours.
Okay. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Like
He was
you
just
do.
a friend. I got him on speed dial. That's awesome.
I mean, if you think about it, like what we stand for is uniqueness and not being afraid to be exactly who you are. And who is the most original, iconic nerd on the planet? Like, that's the guy.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, so everybody's got to go out and watch this thing now.
Mm-hmm. So for us, it made the most sense.
Yep, that's awesome.
Okay, so I understand now you're working on something called a very zombie holiday.
They already did it.
That was my thing.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna.
one's done.
That's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm the zombie guy. I love zombie stuff.
I think you should check it out. A Very Zombie Holiday.
Well, whose idea was it?
Riley,
I think that was a me and Riley thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We were sitting around first season of Walking Dead, and we're wondering what we were going to do for our next video. And just watching that show, we just got so inspired by zombies. And of course, Christmas was coming up, and we're like, well, how do we mix zombies with Christmas? And we figured it out.
Good for you.
Because there needs to be more zombies in Christmas. That's the way it is.
Absolutely.
We have to
with you.
add that to our Christmas watching schedule.
Exactly.
Yeah, right after what is it, A Wonderful Life? We watch A Very Zombie
There you
Christmas.
go.
It sounds like a very good pairing to me.
Just to me too.
So have you four actually thought about taking your act out and like maybe not going nationwide, but like hitting local con circuits or something like that?
We're actually
We go to cons frequently. Yeah.
Oh, have you thought about coming to Phoenix Comic Con?
That was the follow-up.
I've done Phoenix Comic Con before.
Have them send us there.
If they wanna bring us out, I think we'd definitely be down.
That's awesome.
Because I think you girls are really amazing. I like what you do, and I know that it would be not only would it be just a great feather in the cap for Phoenix to have you guys here, but I think the fan reaction would just be overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely.
They would just love what you guys do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So you all come from geek background, I'm sure. So what's your geek of choice? What do you like? Comic books, gaming. What is everybody?
I don't think there's like a one choice for anyone. Like we all have
strengths.
Yeah. Like I know, like I personally like was super into gaming and anime as a kid and played Magic the Gathering, and I think like Claire and Rileah know everything you could possibly imagine about Star Wars.
Well, not everything, but close.
Close.
I grew up playing video games and reading fantasy books and obsessing over Star Wars and all that stuff.
Sci-fi, fantasy movies, comics, graphic novels, collector of statues and figurines. What else? Video games, obviously.
Okay, so how about a more
up.
Pointed question then? What was your gateway drug? What got you in?
Mine was the original Nintendo. I got the original Nintendo for Christmas when it came out, and I ended up being a bigger gamer than my brother, whose Nintendo it actually was, and that was it. That led to all kinds of things for me.
Yeah, it was gaming for me too. I grew up with a single dad, and when he was at work, his aunts, I got a Sega Genesis when I was really little, and just started. Instead of watching TV or anything, they let me play video games all the time.
That's awesome.
And I think for me, sci-fi and fantasy movies really kind of shaped my nerdy geekiness. It was also one of the only ways I could really relate to my brother, like talking Star Wars to him when we were 7 and 8 years old. It was the only time I didn't want to kill him. So, yeah.
So, I don't even know how to ask this question.
Okay.
Because you're not the typical. You're not the typical.
Horribly offend some people right now?
I'm trying not to.
No, I know where this is going.
You know exactly what I'm saying. You're not the typical. You're not the stereotypical geek girls. Let's put it that way. Has that?
Hey, wait a minute.
I know. See, I don't know. I don't even know how. You know what I'm talking about.
We're not going to have any video for the rest of the show.
I know. But I had to ask it. I just had to ask it.
I was 14. I was like the skinniest girl in my school. No one looked twice at me. I was always in the corner, like reading some fantasy novel, and everyone just thought I was super weird. So it's not like I want to like cry like ugly duckling syndrome or anything, but I was definitely a little more awkward growing up than I am now.
Yeah, I was like straight up like I was such a weird kid that like I was the bullied kid. Like I for real had my head slammed in a locker.
Ooh.
I had a girl staple my hand to a table.
Oh, nice.
Like,
whoa.
Just like weird things,
That's not weird. That's violent.
Yeah, welcome to high school. You must have had a better high school than we did.
Well, one thing that every so often I keep seeing this photo of the four of you dressed up in these really far out costumes, and I just keep thinking a superhero team. And
some people say Powerpuff Girls.
Well, you do Powerpuff,
Power Rangers.
Like Power Rangers. Yeah, it's sort of a power. Yeah, exactly. Have you thought of taking on that genre as well as part of Team Unicorn?
definitely. I mean, I think we have something in the works with that sort of thing in mind. But I think that, with Team Unicorn, I think that's going to lead to other opportunities, comics or whatever.
Exactly, because I seem to remember when I was growing up, there was this, and I don't remember the name of the cartoon anymore, but it was just a little power trio of these three guys who also were superheroes at the same time. And I keep seeing this photo of the four of you, and I keep thinking this could make for a really great movie.
It could, yeah, or a TV series,
or TV series,
TV show.
Yeah.
We always come up with these great ideas on this show,
I know.
And then everybody steals them.
I got Team Unicorn didn't think of it at all. I'm sure they didn't think about it until they were on the show.
Given the backgrounds, I'm sure they figured it out.
We're totally not developing a show right now.
For Adult Swim.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. What is coming up for you guys? Because you've got a lot of fingers in a lot of things out there.
Sounds so dirty.
I know.
Well, we are developing a show right now with Adult Swim. I can't really tell you what it's about, but it's awesome. You may be able to see a little bit of animated something in there, and some superhero stuff in there. And then, we just kind of go with wherever the wind takes us, really, I guess. It just depends on what awesome idea we come up with next.
Talk to me about your fan base. How I know they've got to be just loving what you guys are coming up with, but what's their response and what's their suggestions? I mean, do they give you direction and ideas?
They just want us to make more content.
Yeah.
Don't care what it is?
They just want it to be good. I think they really appreciate that we put a lot of work into our production value, and we just, as fans, we're making content that we want to see, and I think they're responding to that because it's stuff that they want to see as well.
Let me ask this: is there some area that you would like to branch into, but you haven't crossed yet?
Is world domination.
I think that's a given.
What are we going to do tonight, Brain?
I want to do it.
I'm going to take over the world.
Years, one day.
You want to do what, Claire?
I want a Team Unicorn rap song.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
I want it.
So, any call outs to the people behind the scenes? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are helping you do what you're doing. I know we do.
Well, for this video, we worked with the same director who worked with us for our very first video, Geek and Gamer Girls. His name is Dave Yarvo. We are excited to work with him again. And then this time we also partnered up with Stage 5 Studios, and they funded our video for us.
Actually, you just almost answered a question. I'm going to throw this out anyway. After looking at the video, the production values actually were pretty darn good. What kind of cost was involved in putting that together? I mean, and how long did it take?
This music video?
Yeah, before the win.
It cost $20,000, and it took us. We wrote the song 2 years ago and recorded the song 2 years ago. We started pre-production on the video November. We shot it December and had it out in March.
Wow.
I'm
awesome.
highly impressed because it although and this is not to sound like that the four of you are not professional, because clearly you are, but it really does it rivals and exceeds some of the stuff that is out there on television right now. I mean, it's really, the quality is really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of independent stuff here. I mean, we really spotlight a lot of indie and a lot of things that are being created out there. But yeah, this is really a step up on the highest echelons of stuff that we've had on the show before.
Well, we're really lucky because we work with people that kind of share the same vision and have the same excitement for these projects. It makes it really easy to make something look so much more professional than what your budget allows when people want to just put in that extra, effort because it's something that they believe in too.
Awesome.
Yeah. we're really lucky. We work with so many talented people, and basically most of the people we have to pay with hugs and pizza. That's kind of our inside joke, is that's how we pay our crew. And
I think that's called nerd currency.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we get paid here. So
wait, you guys get hugs?
Oh, well, occasionally.
Well, I tell you what, girls, it has been absolutely awesome having you on the show, and we really just continued success to you. Please, it's just awesome stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, it was our pleasure. And folks, please go out there and check out Slice of SciFi. Check out the websites. Check out the Facebook. All this stuff is out there. We've got a lot more in-depth information if you want to follow up anymore. Thanks again, girls. And we'll be back with more Slice of SciFi in another day or so.